Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is your Pakistan Studies instructor Hina. Hope you all are well. Today we are going to start chapter 5, that is administrative structure of Pakistan and the concept of good governance. Administrative structure means governmental structure, students. Administrative structure of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan is based on the 1973 constitution. Under this constitution, Pakistan has been declared a republic with Islam as a state religion. The constitution says that the Islamic Republic of Pakistan will be a federal state, means that it will have division of power between the central government and the provincial government, constituted of the areas following in four categories: Punjab, Sindh, KPK, and Balochistan. Federal capital Islamabad and areas adjoining it. Federally administered tribal agencies FATA and the northern areas. Tribal areas adjoining KPK and Balochistan. There are five governments working in Pakistan, one federal and four provincial governments. All federal systems are based on the principle of division of powers. This division between the provinces and the center has been made on the basis of two lists: federal list, concurrent list. Federal list means that the federal government is only authorized to legislate on these matters, and these subjects include armed forces, कोविनेंट्स. कोविनेंट मीन्स एग्रीमेंट्स, जैसे कंट्री टू कंट्री भी हो सकता है और कंट्री के अंदर भी, विद इन कंट्री भी हो सकता है. बैंकिंग, करेंसी, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज, न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी, प्लानिंग, सिटीजनशिप, फॉरेन अफेयर्स एंड कम्युनिकेशंस. कंकरेंट लिस्ट जो हमारे पास है, national parliament and provincial assemblies have an equal jurisdiction regarding the subjects mentioned in this list. Following are the important matters enumerated in this list: health, education, criminal and civil law, armament. Armament means a body of forces equipped for war. Family planning, irrigation, newspapers, zakat, tourism and archives. A place for storing earlier and often historical material. The subjects which are not included in any of these two lists are called residuary subjects. Provincial assemblies are entitled to legislate on the subjects following in this category. Organs of the federal government and their functions. Basically, there are three organs. Number one is legislature, number two is executive, and number three is judiciary. Let's talk about legislature first. Governments are comprised of three main organs, like I told you. It means the law-forming body of the state. Federal legislature of Pakistan has been named Parliament, and Parliament is bicameral, means it has two chambers. This means that a Parliament has two houses: National Assembly or lower house, and Senate or upper house. Every piece of legislation that a Parliament passes undergoes 4 stages before it is made a part of the statute book. Statute book means law book. A draft of the desired law is prepared by the law experts. This draft is called bill. A draft is generally initiated before the lower house. National Assembly first. इसमें कोई ऐसी बात नहीं है कि जी सेनेट में इनिशिएट नहीं कर सकते, सेनेट में भी कर सकते, बट एक प्रैक्टिस बन गई है कि जी नेशनल असेंबली में पहले इसको इंट्रोड्यूस करवाना है. National Assembly debates on the bill carried out in different stages. If the bill is passed in National Assembly, it is sent to the upper house, Senate for approval. या वाइस वर्सा, सेनेट पहले अप्रूव कर दे, वो नेशनल असेंबली को भिजवा देगा. In Senate, the bill is again debated in different stages, and after the debate, the bill may be passed, amended, or rejected. Bill passed by the Parliament is then submitted for the final approval of the President. After the approval of the President, the bill is published as law and makes a part of the statute book. President in this regard has no real authority, students, to reject a bill passed by the Parliament, because we have parliamentary form of government, where Prime Minister office is more authoritative, more powerful. All bills except the monetary bills can be initiated in either of the two houses, National Assembly or Senate. If a bill is initiated in the Senate, it will be sent to the National Assembly after the approval of the Senate. But as a matter of practice, most of the bills are first initiated in the National Assembly. Composition of the Federal Parliament. National Assembly, it consists of 342 members. Constituency is a district represented by one or more elected representatives. Each constituency returns one member to the National Assembly, elected on the basis of universal adult franchise. Minority voters elect their representatives from among themselves, like different communities we have, Christians, Hindus, etc. Members of the provincial assemblies in all the four provinces elect women members to fill the seat reserved for women members allocated for each province. Women seats are also reserved. Eligibility age is 25, यानी वुमेन के लिए जो बात मैं करना चाहूँगी वो है इनडायरेक्ट इलेक्शन, कि जो हमारे पास प्रोविंशियल असेंबली के मेंबर्स होते हैं वो वोट करते हैं फॉर पर्टिकुलर वुमेन. एलिजिबिलिटी एज जो है वो 25 ईयर्स है, यानी एनीवन हु हैज अटेन्ड द एज ऑफ 25 कैन बी द पार्ट ऑफ द नेशनल असेंबली. प्रिजाइडिंग ऑफिसर इज कॉल्ड स्पीकर, जो सेशंस को कंडक्ट करते हैं. Deputy Speaker perform duties in the absence of the Speaker. Prime Minister is the most powerful and dignified office of the Republic. President cannot overrule or reject the advice tendered by the Prime Minister. National Assembly is elected for 5 years, but the President can dissolve it on Prime Minister's advice. Situation ऐसी बन जाती है, circumstances ऐसे बन जाते हैं that President sometimes has to dissolve the National Assembly, but on the advice of the Prime Minister. Midterm elections are supposed to be held within 90 days of the dissolution of the Assembly. National Assembly enjoys full control over financial matters. Each member of the cabinet heads administrative division in the government. Prime Minister selects 3/4 of his cabinet ministers from the National Assembly. Cabinet क्या है? एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव डिपार्टमेंट्स होते हैं, उनको हेड करते हैं ये. 1/4 जो है वो सेनेट से फिर ये सेलेक्ट करता है प्राइम मिनिस्टर. He or whosoever Prime Minister is. Prime Minister is elected by the members of the National Assembly from among themselves. In this way, the National Assembly exercises full control over the administration in the country. फिर इसके बाद हमारे पास अपर हाउस है, सेनेट है. इसमें इक्वल रिप्रेजेंटेशन दी गई है सारे प्रोविंसेस को रिगार्डलेस ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन. All four provinces have equal representation. Eligibility age for its membership eligibility age for its membership is 30 years. Sessions are presided over by a chairman assisted by vice chairman. जैसे पहले हमारे पास स्पीकर और डिप्टी स्पीकर था, अब हमारे पास है चेयरमैन और वाइस चेयरमैन. Both these office holders या officials are elected by the senators from among themselves. It is a permanent house and cannot be dissolved as a whole. Each senator is elected for a term of 6 years. Half of his members retire every 3 years. Permanent house है, जैसे रिगार्डलेस ऑफ नेशनल असेंबली विच इज़ अ टेम्प्रेरी हाउस, अगर इसको डिज़ोल्व किया जाएगा तो सारे मेंबर्स हट जाएंगे. सेनेट में हर मेंबर को 6 इयर्स की जो टर्म है वो पूरी करनी पड़ती है. No law in the Republic can be promulgated unless it has been passed by the Senate. Promulgated means imposed. Chairman of the Senate officiates as President of Pakistan in his absence. अगर वो प्रेसिडेंट नहीं अवेलेबल, किसी भी रीज़न की वजह से बीमार है या किसी फॉरेन टूर पे गया हुआ है, तो फिर चेयरमैन ऑफ द सेनेट विल परफॉर्म हिज ड्यूटीज एज एन एक्टिंग प्रेसिडेंट. एग्जेक्टिव हमारे पास आ जाती है जी प्राइम मिनिस्टर, और यहाँ पे लेजिस्लेचर जो है वो ओवर शेड्यू करती है एग्जेक्टिव को, क्योंकि ये लेजिस्लेचर ही तो बनाती है एग्जेक्टिव ब्रांच को पार्लियामेंट्री फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट में. Democratic governments are classified into two major government forms on the basis of the division of powers between the organs of government, parliamentary and presidential. In the parliamentary system, the legislature dominates the executive. In Pakistan, the executive is formed by the legislature. Prime Minister, Chief Executive is elected by National Assembly. He selects 3/4 of his cabinet from the National Assembly. Every minister acts as the executive head of one or more of the government departments. Office of the President, though more prestigious than the Prime Minister, is less powerful in practice. All the orders passed by the President should be countersigned by the Prime Minister. इससे आपको अंदाज़ा हो रहा होगा कि प्रेसिडेंट का ऑफिस वीक है पार्लियामेंट्री फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट में, क्योंकि जो भी प्रेसिडेंट ऑर्डर इशू कर रहा है उसको काउंटर साइन करेगा प्राइम मिनिस्टर. द नेशनल असेंबली कैन फोर्स अ प्राइम मिनिस्टर एंड हिज कैबिनेट टू रिजाइन ऑफिस बाय पासिंग अ नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन अगेंस्ट द गवर्नमेंट. प्रेसिडेंट हमारे पास जो ऑफिस है, ही एंजॉयज द प्रोटोकॉल ऑफ बीइंग द हाईएस्ट ऑफिस बेयरर ऑफ द इस्लामिक रिपब्लिक पाकिस्तान. लिमिटेड डिस्क्रिशन है by the binding advice of the Prime Minister. फिर उसके बाद है जी, he is elected by the 2 houses of the parliament and the 4 provincial assemblies. The parliament can remove the president from office through impeachment. What is impeachment? To bring a legal proceeding against a public official if he is found guilty of serious misconduct or suffers from mental or physical disability. फिर उसके बाद a Muslim who qualifies for the membership of the National Assembly and has attained the age of 45 is eligible to contest election for the office of the President. The President can impose emergency in any province and can dissolve the Provincial Assembly. He is authorized to appoint judges of the Supreme Court and judges of the 4 High Courts. In addition to that, the President also appoints the Attorney General, 4 provincial governors, members of the Council for Islamic Ideology, and the 3 army chiefs. He also appoints a number of other important functionaries of the government. The President can, on the advice of the Prime Minister, promulgate ordinances having the force of law. If the National Assembly is not in session, an ordinance issued by the President has the force of law for a period of 4 months. Within or after the lapse of 4 months, the Parliament can abrogate an ordinance or pass it as a piece of law. After approval by the Parliament, an ordinance has the same force as a law passed by the Parliament through normal procedure. The President has authority to hold referendum on an issue of national importance. Federal Judiciary. A Supreme Court had been established at the federal level under the 1973 Constitution. All persons and institutions operating within the state of Pakistan fall within the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is composed of 1 Chief Justice and a number of judges. The Chief Justice is appointed by the President. The rest of the judges are appointed by the President with the consultation of Chief Justice. ठीक है, President जो है वो Chief Justice of Supreme Court को अपॉइंट करेगा. इसके बाद बाकी जजेस को चीफ जस्टिस की कंसल्टेशन के साथ, एडवाइस के साथ अपॉइंट किया जाएगा. जजेस ऑफ द सुप्रीम कोर्ट have full security of service. Only Supreme Judicial Council can make recommendations about the removal of a judge on the basis of serious disability. Order of the removal is passed by the President, but he cannot remove a judge on his own without the recommendation of the Supreme Judicial Council. इस सिलसिले में Supreme Judicial Council की recommendation चाहिए होगी. वो अपनी डिस्क्रिप्शन के ऊपर किसी भी जज को रिमूव नहीं कर सकता. स्टूडेंट्स, इसके बाद हमारे पास है प्रोविंशियल गवर्नमेंट्स, देयर पावर्स एंड फंक्शंस. आइडेंटिकल गवर्नमेंटल स्ट्रक्चर है. फर्क आ जाता है वेरिएशन ऑफ द साइज ऑफ द प्रोविंसेस, यानी कुछ ज़्यादा पॉपुलेस है और कुछ कम पॉपुलेशन वाले प्रोविंसेस है. Government of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan is comprised of 1 federal and 4 provincial governments. All the provincial governments have identical governmental structures and institutions, but due to variation of the size of the provinces, numerical strength of the assemblies, and the number of judges in the provincial high courts, they differ from each other. सबसे पहले हमारे पास आ जाता है legislature. Similar functions of National Assembly and the provincial assemblies. ठीक है, इसमें Provincial Assembly in each province performs almost the same function as the National Assembly does at the federal level. The provincial assemblies can legislate on all matters mentioned in the concurrent list. Every province has been divided into constituencies equal in number to the seats allocated to the provincial assembly under constitution. From each constituency, voters return 1 member to the respective provincial assembly. Elections are held on the principle of universal adult franchise. Head of the provincial executive is called Chief Minister. The Chief Minister is elected by the absolute majority of the members of the Provincial Assembly. Absolute majority is 2/3 majority. For running administration, the Chief Minister appoints members of the Provincial Cabinet. Each minister heads 1 or more administrative departments. The Chief Minister, along with his cabinet, is accountable to the Assembly. The Provincial Assembly can pass a vote of no confidence to remove the Chief Minister and his cabinet from office. अगर vote of no confidence majority ने पास कर दिया तो चीफ मिनिस्टर और उसकी कैबिनेट जो है उसको जाना पड़ेगा. इसका मतलब है नए इलेक्शंस होंगे फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोविंस. फिर इसके बाद स्टूडेंट्स हमारे पास आ जाता है एग्जीक्यूटिव. Chief Minister and Governor. Chief Minister is the leader of the Provincial Assembly. The Chief Minister has almost the same position in the province as the Prime Minister has in the federal government. The Chief Minister runs his government with the help of his cabinet. Constitutional head of each province is called governor. Like in the center we have president, in provinces we have governor. In each province, the governor enjoys the same position as the president enjoys in the center. All the four provincial governors are appointed by the president. The governors represent the federal government at the provincial level. The president can remove any governor from his office without assigning reason. सुप्रीम जुडिशल काउंसिल की रिकमेंडेशन चाहिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज को रिमूव करने के लिए, लेकिन यहाँ पर किसी भी गवर्नर को हटाया जा सकता है विदाउट इवन असाइनिंग रीजन. A piece of legislation passed by the provincial assembly takes the force of law only if it has been countersigned by the governor of the province. The governor, however, cannot reject a piece of legislation passed by the provincial assembly. जैसे president reject नहीं कर सकता वैसे ही governor भी reject नहीं कर सकता. The governor can promulgate ordinances having the force of law in the province. अगर कोई emergency situation बन जाती है तो जो governor है he can promulgate an ordinance, he can issue an ordinance. This power is identical to the president power or promulgating ordinances at the center. Ordinances are effective for a specified period of time. The respective provincial assembly can reject the ordinance or adopt it as a permanent piece of legislation. जैसे पहले बताया था कि प्रेसिडेंट अगर कोई ऑर्डर इशू करता है तो उसके लिए उन्होंने लिमिट दी है 120 डेज. 120 डेज के बाद उसको एब्रोगेट किया जाएगा या पार्लियामेंट जो है वो डिसीजन लेगी कि इसको परमानेंट लॉ की शक्ल बना दी जाए और इसको स्टैट्यूट बुक का हिस्सा बनाया जाए. यहाँ पर भी ऐसे ही होता है. जुडिशरी, इसके बाद हमारे पास आ जाता है स्टूडेंट्स. 4 high courts have been established under the constitution in all the 4 provinces. The high courts function under the supervision of the Supreme Court. Each high court consists of 1 chief justice and a number of judges. The high court has original jurisdiction as well as appellate jurisdiction. Appellate jurisdiction over here means students court that hears appeals of decisions of lower courts. High courts also hear cases regarding contempt of court and also tender expert legal advice to their respective governors and provincial assemblies. The Supreme Court has the power to hear appeals against the decision passed by the high courts. ठीक है कि हाई कोर्ट्स के पास भी ये ताकत है कि जो लोअर कोर्ट्स हैं उनके अगेंस्ट जो अपील्स हैं, उनके डिसीजन के अगेंस्ट जो अपील्स हैं, लाइक ले सकते हैं. दे कैन टेक डिसीजंस अगेंस्ट देयर डिसीजंस. ठीक है. इसके अलावा सुप्रीम कोर्ट के पास भी एपीलेट जुरिस्डिक्शन है कि वो हाई कोर्ट में जो फैसला हुआ है तो उस फैसले को वो नल एंड वॉइड करार दे सकते हैं, अपना फैसला दे सकते हैं. दिस इज इट. थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स. टेक गुड केयर ऑफ योरसेल्व्स. अल्लाह हाफिज़.